Self-report surveys. The problems associated with official statistics have led many crime experts to seek alternative sources of information in assessing the true extent of crime patterns. The data provided by the NCVS are important, but they cannot reveal much about the personality, attitudes, and behavior of individual offenders. Neither the NCVS nor the UCR is of much value in charting the extent of one of the nation's most important social problems, substance abuse in the teenage population. To address these issues, crime experts have developed the self-report survey. Most often, self-report surveys are administered to groups of subjects through a mass distribution of questionnaires. Although some surveys can identify the subjects, most are given anonymously so that respondents feel freer to tell the truth about their behaviors. The basic assumption of self-report studies is that because anonymity and confidentiality are assured, people will be encouraged to describe their illegal activities accurately. Because most self-report instruments contain items measuring subjects' attitudes, values, personal characteristics, and behaviors, the data obtained from them can be used for various purposes. These include testing theories, measuring attitudes toward crime, and computing the association between crime and important social variables such as family relations, educational attainment, and income. Statistical analysis of the responses can be used to determine such issues as A. Are people who report being abused as children also more likely to use drugs as adults? And B. Does school failure lead to delinquency? Are self-reports accurate? Critics of self-report studies frequently suggest that it is unreasonable to expect people to candidly admit illegal acts. They have nothing to gain, and the ones taking the greatest risk are the ones with official records who may be engaging in the most criminality. In addition, some people may exaggerate their criminal acts, forget some of them, or be confused about what is being asked. Some surveys contain an overabundance of trivial offences, such as shoplifting small amounts of items or using false identification, which are often lumped together with serious crimes to form a total crime index. Consequently, comparisons between groups can be highly misleading. Various techniques have been used to verify self-report data. The known group method compares youths who are known to be offenders with those who are not to see whether the former report more delinquency. Research shows that when kids are asked if they have ever been arrested or sent to court, their responses accurately reflect their true life experiences. Another approach is to use peer informants who can verify the honesty of a subject's answers. Subjects can also be tested twice to see if their answers remain stable. Sometimes questions are designed to reveal respondents who are lying. For example, an item might say, "I have never done anything wrong in my life." Polygraphs, commonly known as lie detectors, have also been used to verify the responses given on self-report surveys. The results often validate the accuracy of self-report survey data. Research studies also indicate a substantial association between official processing and self-reported crime. Although these findings are encouraging, nagging questions remain about the validity of self-reports. Research indicates that offenders with the most extensive prior criminality are also the ones most likely to falsify their behavior. Serious chronic offenders are usually unwilling to cooperate with self-report. Institutionalized youths are not generally represented in the self-report surveys. They are not only more delinquent than the general population, but are also considerably more misbehaving than the most delinquent youths identified in the typical self-report survey. Self-reports may measure only non-serious, occasional delinquents while ignoring hardcore chronic offenders who may be institutionalized and unavailable for self-reports. Self-report survey, a research approach that questions large groups of subjects, typically high school students, about their own participation in delinquent or criminal acts.